3, 2, 1, and we're here back in Malawi. Welcome and thank you for tuning in again.
تبلوا بالقليل من القليل تبلوا بالقليل من القليل وهي الزاد للسفر الطويل.
My name is Akam Ongma. I'm one of the directors of Equanimity, and we're back in Malawi again to start building the well that we came to survey about 2-3 months ago. So here is the journey. I'm gonna start with day one. Day one, I landed at the airport. I had to take, I think, 3-4 flights from London Gatwick to Switzerland, Geneva to Addis Ababa to Ndola, Zambia, and then reaching here in Blantyre. So as exhausting as the flights was, I thought it was a pretty decent flight for nearly a 24-hour flight time. It was pretty decent. The only problem what I received when landing, and this is where the problems pretty much start, is when I arrived at Malawi, my checked bags, were nowhere to be found, unfortunately. First problem. Second problem, that they said they needed me to come back in a couple of days to come pick them up. The issue is I can't do my work without my equipment. All of my equipment is in my bags. If it were to be stolen, somebody would be a really rich man, and I would be a really poor man. So straight after the airport, I went into a meeting with the drilling people.
Pretty much an estimate for the whole project.
Yeah, the majority of the things.
So you're right.
Yeah.
We are on the same page now.
This is this is where the experience comes in. Morgan, I'm just gonna explain that for you because I saw the document here.
I'm only scheduled to be here for about 10 days, just to confirm, everything has been said and agreed in the past is still on, and we can move forward with the drilling job. And that was good, that was perfect. And yeah, so that day pretty much finished there. I was supposed to have a colleague with me to help me out on this trip, but unfortunately they delayed their flight. There was overbooking people on their flights. Unfortunately, I do not know which airline this is. I would have said it maybe, but yeah, they have overbooked his flights. So unfortunately, I've been here by myself. So now the second day, woke up really early in the morning, around 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. ready to do the job, ready to go all the way from Blantyre to Luchenza, where the drilling is going to commence for the borehole. So as soon as I picked up my bag, which had my camera in it, my camera just fell out of the bag, the whole lens broke, which was very stressful. The reason why I came here with so many camera gear, although I didn't receive, my checked bags with all of the rest of my camera gear, I just had the camera on me, the reason is I wanted to show you guys what we actually do so you can have a personal reference of what type of work we do and how we do it, and to show that we actually care in the things we're trying to do. So when the camera broke, or the lens broke, for me it's just disaster. I came all this way to record every single part, and I just couldn't do it. The mission I had was altered, the goal I had changed, things I wanted to do just couldn't be done with a broken camera. But we try our best when we move forward. I'm a man of solutions, not a man of problems. So at 6:30, 7 a.m. when my driver came to pick me up, that was our mission. We went shop to shop to shop to shop. Unfortunately, it was a bank holiday, I believe, here on that day. So all the shops were closed. We couldn't find no lenses. We couldn't find anything. Nobody can fix our lens, or provided more and more stress. But eventually, thankful enough, we got a lens. It was quite expensive, but a lens nonetheless. During that time, another problem occurred. The drilling team was supposed to reach there quite early in the morning as well, latest 8 a.m. But they had a mechanical problem with the engine for the drill. So instead of being there early in the morning, they was fixing the drill early in the morning. So that was another issue where we couldn't even start the work. So still in Blantyre, we have a few problems. Problems are my camera broke and the engine to the drill broke. So 2 problems so far. We're looking for a camera, but to find the camera we have to look for money. To get the money, then buy the lens. Well, not the camera, the lens broke. Then buy the lens, and then make our way to Luchenza, and hopefully the engine to the drill will be fixed and we can actually start the job. So this is Bata. And this is Morgan. Say hello, Morgan.
Hello.
Yes. On top of that as well, to realize that we may need to go to the bank. And like I said, it's a bank holiday. The banks were closing at 12. It was around 11 at the time. So we had to go pick up somebody to take them to the bank to withdraw money. I think approximately 11:50, 11:55 is when we went, or when we arrived at the bank, and we withdrew money. And from that point on, we made our way to Luchenza. At this time, it's past 12. So in my head, the drilling people should already be there. But what happened was we passed them on the way there. We saw the drill, we saw everything, we passed them on the way there. And we got there before the drilling team. When arriving, I just said my highs, my byes to everyone who was there, located the borehole, well, the area where they would drill the borehole with the drilling team. So from there, we had to buy a bunch of materials. We had to buy 8 bars of cement. We have to buy brick force wire. We have to buy binding wires. We had to buy cement, 10 bags of cement. We had to buy reinforcement bars. Had to buy nails, just a ton of things. I can't remember every single thing, but that's just for that day. So we bought all of these things. We gave it to the workers, drilling team, to start working drilling, and at the same time we was preparing all these things to start work on the tower. We come from here. Hey. 2 hoses, right? Look there, record me.
Yeah. I'm coming.
We'll go through here, right? For the wall, 2 hoses. Inside, this is the inside.
30 minutes.
1 tap, yeah? This side, 2 taps. See this? You're building here, you're building. You're leaving space to come in, to build all the way up. Build all the way up. You come out, you build, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then once it's finished, the tower, right?
Mama Lisa structuring Mamanga.
Yeah. Once the structure is finished, and the hoses and everything is completed, and it's put through the wall, through here, through, right? This space here. See this space? You need to put more bricks. Yeah? More bricks until it reaches a decent level. Same with this side.
Chingira, eh?
Yeah? 4 more bricks. Yeah? Until it reaches around this level. On top, you can put wood, you can put more bricks up to us. But we need to cover the hoses. The 2 hoses need to be covered all the time so people don't come and mess about with it. Does that make sense?
Hey, well,
You want to explain quickly?
Yeah.
So the borehole area and the tower area is in 2 separate places. So this allows us to work at the same time on the tower and on the borehole. So while the borehole was being drilled, the slab for the tower, I believe it was 7 foot by 7 foot slab, one of the biggest slabs we've made. That was getting done at the same time. So by the end of the day, we completed the slab, and it was just for the concrete to settle, and we covered it. And the borehole, on the first day, we managed to reach water. Usually with the things what we have done before, with the projects what we have done before, it takes about 2-3 days. But the drilling team, pretty good. I want to give, my thanks to the drilling team. They worked very hard. They stayed there overnight, for fact. They slept overnight and woke up early in the morning to finish the job. But first day we've reached water, clear water, clean water. So that was probably the best part of the first few days, in my opinion. Happened so quick, it happened so perfectly. It was just great hard work, from the drilling team. So major thanks to the drilling team.
Yeah, we started the drilling. Yes. And then what did we do? After drilling, then we put the casing pipes. After pipes, now we put the groove pack. When we finishing the groove pack, we clean the water through development system.
The video. Why? Tasty. Nice.
So sweet.
So the third day, there wasn't much done. It was, I believe they were celebrating Christmas here in Malawi. So at the day off, the drilling team did finish the works, and the slab team did finish the slab and made sure it was hardened. I took advantage of this day by going to climb Mount Mulanji, a very beautiful mountain. One of the best places to visit whilst in Malawi. It's a 3,002 meters high altitude, 3,002 meters, I believe. So I climbed that, one of the hardest mountains I've climbed. I climbed mountains in New Zealand, climbed mountains in Spain, climbed mountains in Morocco, and this has proven that it's one of the hardest mountains I ever climbed. Oh, I'm getting old. It's one or the other. I'm not too sure. I don't want to say I'm getting old, but it feels that way.
You're exhausted? Yeah, I'm exhausted. You don't want water? Look, there's a kid there better than you. Moli bueno. Moli banji. Yeah, Kongola. Yeah.
So after Mount Mulanji, we came back just looking at the work. The hose is in. The slab is hard. So for that day, there was no work except for what I did in the morning, and then we continued work the next day. So now it's day 4. This is where the excavation works happen. So what we do, well, I guess everybody does this when they build a well. So where the area of the borehole, there's gonna need to be a hose all the way to the tower, so it can feed the water into the tower, into the tank. So we need to make an excavation from the borehole all the way to the tank. So excavation work started that day. We did it only about 2 feet to a meter deep, 1 foot wide. No, I mean about 2 feet wide. Sorry. It went across about 14 meters all the way to the area where the tank would be. On the other end, from the borehole to the excavation to where the tower and the tank would be, That's when they started building the tower. This time around, we did a H-form tower with a 7-foot by 7-foot slab and about a 6-foot by 6-foot H-shape tower. So that was our structure of choice this time around. We're putting a 5,000 litre tank on it, so we want it to be as strong as possible. So yeah, so the tower is being made. As that's being made, the excavation was being done. So excavation and tower. That's all what's going on that day, I believe. So on this day, this is the day where I believe I finally managed to get my bags. So I had to drive from Luchenza all the way to Blantyre to the airport. I think it's called Chileke Airport. I may be wrong. So I got my bags. What happened was there's a gentleman called Omar. His second name is Omar. My second name is Omar. So I meet him at the airport, and he was called in to pick up bags, whereas I wasn't called in to pick up the bags. So it turns out he was picking up my bags. Unfortunately, they got it wrong. The airport got it wrong, but I got there in time and I got the bags. I talked to the guy. He's a very nice guy, very kind. So yeah, we got the bags, and now I have all of my equipment. I can do everything I want to do with the work. It's amazing. So that was very good news for me, that I actually can show you what I wanted to show you. You can actually see what is going on. Moving on. So I got the bags. I stayed in Blantyre for a little bit. We came back home quite late in the night. Unfortunately, on the way back, there was a storm. A very, very strong storm. We're driving back. Trees are hitting the car. Things are falling down. Yeah. So we're driving in the rain. Hardly no visibility at all. As you can see, there's a storm. We just got hit by a tree. We're surviving. There's water everywhere. It was nearly undrivable, but thankfully we made it back safely and healthy. So that was that day finished too.
Malawi is how, yeah? Tell here. Malawi what?
Osauka. Alibe magesi, mazi, uvutika ife.
Malawi is a poor country, Malawi. You can't see it. There's no electricity here.
Nothing here. This is how we eat.
This is how we eat. No sima here, no rice.
No relish.
No relish.
Yeah.
So dissolve food of Ambili. It's very difficult to us.
Dem kakitero nani magesi abwera.
So we're here in Malawi. We're having our tea in the night time. They switched the electricity off. There was a storm. Maybe it was the storm, but most likely they switched the electricity off. We were traveling from Blantyre. We had business in Blantyre to build this well all the way to Luchenza in the night. We nearly crashed numerous times because of the storm. We got hit by trees because of the storm. We had no visibilities. There was a point we were stuck in the middle of the road, but we made it back and to no electricity. This is just the life here. It's a humble life, but it's a blessed life. And we're happy to be here, enjoying our tea as a team, as a family, as friends. Thank you. So I believe this is day 5. Day 5, simple day but exhausting day. The tower is still being built. The excavation is still open, and the exterior wash area is starting to get built. So I was there in the morning and slightly in the afternoon. Then I had to go back into town to sort out some stuff. So I left the tower and I left the exterior wash area to the people who are taking care or who will take care of the well once I have disappeared from this country or I've left this country. So yeah, I left that to them to build the wash area and to build the tower. I gave them very clear directions that it needs to come out about 2 to 3 feet. It needs to be raised just a little bit, and the interior, so about 3 inches in of the exterior brickwork, to be lowered about another 3 inches or so. So from there it creates like a sink type of wash area, so all the water can drain in. At the same time, we built the soak well, where we digged 2 meter by 2 meters, and then we put rocks in it. And from putting rocks in it, we cover it with a plastic sheet. Covering it with a plastic sheet, we put the dirt or the soil back on top, and we press it, making sure it's nice and hard. So from where the rocks are, there is a hose that goes up to where the exterior wash area is, and it drains through there, and it soaks the earth from the ground, and the rocks hold everything in place and doesn't make the ground full of water. I believe, I'm not sure, but if the ground was full of water, it would be like quicksand. So that's why you put the rocks in, just to make sure none of that happens. But I'm not a genius. It's something I directed, it's something I wanted, but I'm not a genius. The reason why we did that is we didn't want to ruin the environment by water splashing everywhere. We want the public to have a clean environment to bring the buckets or what have you, and use that area without hindrance of dirt and soil and mud and all these type of things. So you always have to think about how will people use it. That's why we did that. It cost a little bit more, but it is best for the public. So I wasn't there for the majority of the day. I happened to come back at 12 a.m. in the morning or at night. In the morning or night? 12 a.m. Past midnight. That's when I came back. Coming back, I went to go check on all the work, and for some reason, the builders who were building the exterior wash area, it seems either they did not wish to listen to what we wanted, or they did not understand what we wanted so much. But I don't know how they managed to build this. So instead of raising it 3 inches to 6 inches from the ground, they made it nearly a meter high from the ground. The space to put your bucket in is about I could say about one foot. So you can't fit no bucket in there. can hardly fit a plate. You struggle to even fit your foot in there. So I don't know what they was making. Unfortunately for them, to save the bricks at least, because once the cement dries and when you demolish it, you may break a lot of bricks. But to save the bricks, I went outside 12 a.m. all the way to 1 a.m. demolishing. I had to remove all of the bricks to save the bricks, because if the bricks are ruined, there's a cost there where we need to buy new bricks. So we managed to save the bricks, although we didn't save the cement, and we wasn't happy about that. We did save the bricks. And in the morning, they had to redo everything again. This time, I'm sure they would listen to us. So on day 6, after demolishing the wash area, I decided to have a break. I was exhausted. I was burnt out. The past, few days, we was waking up at 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., going to sleep at 1 to 2 a.m., managing around, 4 hours sleep every day. We were sleeping in the car. We were sleeping, anytime we had a chance, we were just nodding off. We could find us, 1 minute you're talking to us, the next minute we're completely exhausted. So day 6 was the day to relax. Unfortunately for me, I find it hard to relax. So what I decided to do is climb another mountain.
تبلوا بالقليل من القليل تبلوا بالقليل من القليل وهي الزاد للسفر الطويل وهي الزاد للسفر الطويل تبلوا بالقليل من القليل.
So on day 7, we went to go meet the plumber and the electrician to fit the pump, fit the electrics, fit the hoses, fit everything, and make sure everything is perfect. So we got 2 experienced guys, and they work with wells a lot, and they're great workers. We picked them up. We went to the shops. We bought everything we ever needed in life. Everything turned out fine. Unfortunately, though, because of time, we were quite late, and we wasn't able to go back to Luchenza and get everything fitted. Yeah, so we bought all the electrics, we bought everything. When we went to go buy the electrics, so we had to get extra 25 meters. We dig the well, the borehole was 50 meters deep. The pump came with a wire is 25 meters, so we need another 25-meter wire to push the pump down all the way to the ground, all the way to where we've reached. So in that shop where we bought the wire, who did I find? I found Mr. Omar. Mr. Omar and me, we hugged, we laughed, we enjoyed. He was very shocked, but we was very happy at the same time. But yeah, that was the end of that day.
Say hello.
Hello,
What's your name?
Alfred.
Alfred.
Sure.
Nice to meet you. Alfred. Alfred, Mr. Bile.
It's Mr.
Mr.
Bile.
Monyo. That's 1.1.
One horsepower.
Muli Bueno. Do I
Very
look nice?
beautiful.
Do I look nice?
Yeah.
I look handsome. How much is this one? Eh? With the trouser. Guys, please come to Malawi to buy this. What's the shop name? What's the shop?
ESM Jonas.
Say it louder.
It's ESM.
CSM.
ESM Electro Surprise.
Where can we find the shop?
In Branta Free Market.
Okay, there you go for everybody. If you want to buy this.
So the next day now, this is, I believe, day 8. Day 8 was the final day, the 31st of December, one of the busiest days. We had to get everything done. The excavation needs to be filled. The hoses need to be laid. The connections to the pump all the way to the tower needs to be made. The tower needs to be raised above the tank needs to be raised above the tower. The wash area needs to be completed. The plaques need to be fitted. The excavation has been done, completed. Looks very nice. The tank was being put up top. The manhole was being completed. The exterior wash area has been completed. And it was just for me to start putting the plaques and the vinyls to show the people that this is for them. This is for the public. We want the public to use this. We want them to enjoy the water, what we have provided for them at no cost, at no restrictions. This is for the people. So we've put that plaque on. We've let the people know. The people was happy. The people enjoyed one of our hardest projects, and one of the projects where we have hardly any staff on site, our staff, and we only had 10 days to do it. I want to thank everybody who helped us. I'm going to start with the drilling team. I'm going to continue with the construction team. I'm going to continue with the wash area team. I'm going to continue with the excavation team. I'm going to continue with the people and the family and the friends who joined us in making this well and helped us, small or large. I want to say thank you to Mr. Kasambala. I want to say thank you to Mr. Mkwezalamba and both of their families. I also want to thank you, the Mulanji team. The Mulanji team consists of Mr. Morgan Beans and the lady Luai. Without these two people, this well would have been impossible to build. They have made everything perfect. They care about it. They invested in it. They put their time in it. They put their sweat in it. They put their hard work in it. So thank you once again. And I hope you're all happy. I hope the community is happy. I hope the neighboring communities are happy. I hope you can grow your crops successfully. I hope you can feed your livestock successfully. I hope it promotes happiness on the land. I hope it promotes easy times on the land. I hope you use this for good things. I hope you remember our mission. You don't have to remember me, just have to remember what I speak for, equanimity. I hope you remember the hard work we put in. I hope you remember our culture and our tradition. On top of that as well, just in case I forgot, I want to thank Mr. Munya, a great man. So all in all, I would like to close this here. And the final thank you, I would like to say thanks to the donors, the listeners, the watchers. Without you, this wouldn't happen whatsoever. So please stay tuned. Please look for us, question us, scrutinize us. Please ask anything you'd like. We are here to help. This does not have to be specifically about charitable work. Even if you want to have a chat, we are here. Please find us. Thank you for your time, and thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Malawi, musungentendele, konjesani, adani wose, jalantenda sanje, muzisani, mitima yatu, kuti tisaope, dani seso, godele nafe, ni maimala.
Mama papita nthawi usamuona ineyo inkangoyesa zamasewera ineyo kodi mai mukundimva mwana uyu usalakwa akufula ndendemo akuti mai nendapita ndakusiyila ni nyimbo papita nthawi usamuona ineyo inkangoyesa zamasewera ineyo papita nthawi usamuona ineyo inkangoyesa zamasewera ineyo kodi mai mukundimva mwana uyu usalakwa akufula ndendemo akuti mai nendapita ndakusiyira ni nyimbo papita nthawi usamuona ineyo inkangoyesa zamasewera ineyo papita nthawi usamuona ineyo inkangoyesa zamasewera ineyo.
My name is Hilda Salima. I just wanted to say thanks for what have you done for us here in Luchenza. At the past we don't have water, but as of now we have a good water here at Luchenza. So I would like to say thanks. You should do it for another people. I just wanted to say, may God bless you. Do it for another people like you do for us. Thanks.
Hello everyone. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but today is the 31st of December and it marks the New Year's Eve, so it's New Year's night, right? The evening was creeping in, the rain is falling, and the job is done. I just want to say thank you to everyone, and I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Ife tikuthokoza kuno ku Luchenza tinali pa umphawi kwambiri wa madzi timazuka 3 o'clock makasakasaka madzi lero ufulu watigwera wa madzi tiloyamika kumwamba tilothokoza kwambiri pa zimene mwatichitira ambuye tikuti ziko ambuye akusogolereni zaonenso umphawi kuchokera kwa anthu ena zikomo kwambiri tilonyadira pano tizingogona sitimalawiraso ayi tizingozuka basi tamene tikufuna kupita kumadzi zikomo kwambiri ambuye akusungeni zathandizenso ena zapangenso chifundo kwa anthu ena zikomo kwambiri zikomo mazi zikamatere iyayi zikamatere zosowa zikamatere iyayi zikamatere zosowa lero limenelo Luchenza wabeba lero limenelo Luchenza wabeba zikamatere iyayi zikamatere zosowa zikamatere iyayi zikamatere zosowa lero limenelo Luchenza wabeba lero limenelo Luchenza wabeba
تقبل صيامنا اللهم تقبل صيامنا اللهم تقبل سجودنا وركوعنا برحمتك يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا فاعف عنا يا كريم فاعف عنا يا رحيم فاعف عنا يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم اغفر لنا ما قدمنا وما أخرنا وما أسررنا وما أعلنا وما أنت أعلم به منا إنك أنت السميع القريب برحمتك يا رب العالمين.